What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we got some leaks. I don't know if these leaks are legit, like I'm going to say this out right now. I saw this online on Reddit and I've seen it, but yeah. So I've got some leaks, I don't know if they're accurate or not, so I'm just going to tell you guys about them anyway, and we can like evaluate them and sort of like estimate whether or not these would be like legit. So yeah, these are from some balancing patch. I'll post the pictures up on the screen above, so yeah. So now for Dokkaebi, we've got Dokkaebi Rework. Dokkaebi can now remotely hack the cam network of the defenders, so she's got an update to her logic bomb. At the start of the round, the logic bomb is not available, as Dokkaebi doesn't have access to the cell network of the defenders. When an attacker hacks the phone of the defenders, Dokkaebi gains access to the security protocol of their network. So basically, anybody can hack sort of Dokkaebi, anybody on Dokkaebi's team can hack as an attacker. And this means that Dokkaebi gains access to the security protocol of their network, and she can now deploy a logic bomb. When a logic bomb is deployed, the defender's phones will ring until the operator hangs up, switching the security protocol. Being in range of mute jammers will not prevent Dokkaebi from calling you, as the signal is interpreted as like friendly, and walking into a range of mute jammers will not hang up the phone calls during the call. To sum it up, Dokkaebi will have one call for each phone hacked, provided the phone has the latest security protocol. This means that Dokkaebi won't help her team gain quick map control with her logic bomb, but with her camera access, which is by design less reliable. So basically this means that you can't use Dokkaebi to rush, like Dokkaebi will be used to sort of like actually like play the game now, as like you actually have to like play with your team, and she's not going to be like a rush character. So I think this is a pretty good change. Like if this was to come to the game, I would really like this to come to the game, because I do feel like Dokkaebi needs a sort of rework. So I feel like she's too easy to use, and this makes her like have like a really high ban and like pick rate, especially in comp. In comp she's ridiculously OP. Right, moving on, we got Sense. Sense is gaining the SMG11, so I think that's a really good change. I think Sense needs better like viability and like being able to shoot properly, and him having the SMG11 will be able to like facilitate that. Next, we have a change to his Rou projector system. So what this means is that the Rou will now have two modes, on and off. The player can choose when you throw the Sense, whether it'll be on or off, similar to Zowie, and Sense can remotely turn on patrol projectors on or off, similar to Fenrir. And each projector has an internal battery that can emit a light for like duration of 16 seconds, and the battery is only drained when the projector is on. So what this means is like this is like a smoke grenade tool you can access at any time. So let's say you're pushing like security on bank, and you're pushing like the server. You can throw a Sense charge there, and then all 5 of your teammates can rush the back. But you can throw like the Sense gadget. You can activate the Sense gadget as you're like pushing from behind. So basically, I think you're rushing the front, but you're actually pushing the back. It can create some good counterplays. I'd actually really like to see this. I think this would be a really good change. I think we should also add, like it also says here that SMG11 will be re-added to Sledge. I feel like this is good, especially because RAM is looking really good right now. Maybe they think of removing Sledges as a nade, who knows, but yeah. So we also got changes to Smoke. Smoke will have increased toxic gas duration to 12 seconds. I don't know if it's true, and he'll also have increased toxic gas opacity to deny visibility through the center of the cloud. I'm not sure about this one because Smoke is already really overpowered, so yeah. I don't think that'd be a good change, to be honest, because Smoke is already one of the best defenders. Even though he lost the shield, like he's still like the GOAT, but yeah. Moving on, we've got the SR25. So the SR25's damage is being increased from 69 from 61, and the increase after drop-off range has been increased to 48 from 43. I think that's a really good change as well. Blackbeard is like, that gun is awful, and although we like can't rework Blackbeard yet because that's gonna take some time. Like obviously increasing his gun will increase his like killability, and people will actually play him as like an entry maybe. But yeah, there's also gonna be some gadget balancing. So increased melee hits required to destroy a barbed wire from 2 to 3. And 3 and 2 speeds will now move through barbed wire the same as 1 speed. But yeah. And if an attacker steps into barbed wire, he will not be able to sprint for like 5 seconds. So this makes barbed wire like an actual menace and can maybe stop the rush utility meta. So yeah, barbed wire is not flashy, but it's not something that attackers don't want to disregard. And the defenders will have a better opportunity to capitalize on this obstacle. So yeah, frag grenades are also getting a rework in this supposed leak. So in this leak, it says the time fused of frag grenades can no longer be reset. This means that frag grenades are frag grenades are the most powerful gadget available to attackers. To reflect their damage potential, cooking a grenade cannot be a decision made lightly. Indeed, this action cannot be cancelled anymore. If you don't use the advanced or throwable options, the operator will just throw the nade when you switch to a weapon. So yeah, this is like meant to stop people from just like randomly throwing like cooking a nade and then just stopping. I think this is a really good change. So yeah, I would love to see this added to the game. I think that's a really good update, but yeah. So this supposedly came online. Like the smoke changes are like, I think these changes are actually really good. I'd love to see these changes, but yeah. I feel like some echo changes and some other stuff would be good to the game, but yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching guys. Let me know what you guys think of the changes. Would you guys like to see this in Stitch? But yeah, have a good day guys, take care.